Okay, let's talk goals. I'm going to New Zealand on a working holiday visa. I don't have a plan, a job, place to stay, or really friends in the city. Are there things I could be doing to plan for this? Absolutely. And am I going to do them? No, I'm not. And I think this is the better way to do it, so it's fine. Number one, pretty self-explanatory, get a job. I hopefully will be able to work ski season in New Zealand, either on the lift or in ticket sales. And that will be, ski season starts I think in May or June. And I'm getting there in February. So I have a few months to find a job before then. So I need to figure out what city I want to live in. I'm likely going to stay in the South Island during this time. And hopefully I'll be able to just find either a job at a coffee shop or retail or in tourism and just enjoy living life. I also want to work on a farm at some point when I'm in New Zealand, whether that's woofing or kiwi farming. I think is pretty big there, but I've heard it's pretty rough. I would love to work in a vineyard if possible. So I'm thinking that I'll probably either do that during the end period from February until May, or I'll wait until the end of ski season in that fall season when hopefully there's other fruits or farm activities in agriculture that I can do. Also, in the North Island, I'd love to be able to learn how to surf, hopefully work at a surf camp. There's a lot of jobs that I want to work with a very limited amount of time of a year, and also want to spend some time road tripping. So we'll see what happens, I guess, during this time. Again, I have nothing planned, and so I'm just gonna kind of see where the wind takes me. I do need to make money because your girl's savings it's not looking too great. But other than that, yeah, I'm just trying to keep it as chill as possible. Okay, number two is classic New Zealand. I want a camper van. So I want to get a camper van and road trip around, drive around, hopefully in between jobs. Also kind of goes hand in hand with that, make some friends so I have someone to go with so I don't have to solo travel, because just the cost of a camper van itself is pricey and I don't know if I can handle that cost myself. So I'd love to have a buddy to do that with. I've been in New Zealand before in 2019. I went with some friends on spring break because I was studying abroad in Australia. So during Easter break, we went to New Zealand. I've done the South Island, and actually one of the first things that I'm doing when I land in New Zealand is going on a trip with my dad and sister. So we're gonna do the same itinerary again. It's like 9 days around the South Island, but I've never actually been to the North Island. I'd love to be able to go up there. Well, I also have a friend, shout out Deb, who may or may not be in New Zealand when I get there. I'm gonna try my best to see her after my dad and sister leave. And we'll see if she wants to spend some time camper vanning. I'll see what's in the budget, I guess. I don't really know. Number three, another one of my goals is to finish the Stairway to Heaven hike, I think is what it's called. Here's the backstory. As I said, I traveled to New Zealand in 2019 with some friends. A week before that trip, I actually broke my ankle, and so I was in a boot. I got cleared by the doctors to go to New Zealand and do all the hikes. I just had to hike in a boot. Because of that, one of the hikes we did was just straight stairs all the way up the hike. The boot is really heavy. I'll insert some pictures of it. It was a glorious time. I honestly didn't make it. This is the only hike that I've never finished. I stopped at the halfway point where there was just a pretty viewpoint of the lake. But it has lived up here rent-free for 5 years. Actually, it's 4 years and 9 months, about. Not that I'm counting. I need that redemption arc. We are going back. I'm finishing the damn hike, and we're gonna get to the top of the mountain because I am no little bitch. I don't quit. I honestly have been haunted by the fact that I quit this hike. Even though I was in a boot, like whatever, I was still fine. Like I should have just toughed it. Well, I don't know if I should have touched it through. It's probably better that I didn't, but either way, it doesn't matter. I am haunted by the fact that I didn't finish this hike, and I need to finish it. So that's going to be on the list. This is top priority for me. Okay, I want to make some friends. Yeah, solo backpacking is really great, and last time I did it, I had a great time being able to meet different people and kind of go on my own pace and do things that I genuinely wanted to do. It can get lonely sometimes though, so I'd love to be able to make some friends along the way. Obviously, I think it'll be really easy. There's a lot of people on working holiday visas. Hopefully I'll find some really cool people that I can hang out with and want to hang out with me. Please. I am very extroverted, so it's just right up my alley. But I will say that moving to Taiwan, I've been kind of living alone for a while, just hanging out with my 70-year-old aunt and uncle and cousin. So I spend a lot of time alone and I really enjoy it now. I definitely think I've become more of an introvert, and we will see how that will affect me living abroad. My social anxiety cannot handle this. I'm gonna be messy. I want a fling or two. Did I put in my 2025 bingo card, have a smut-worthy fling? Yes. And we're gonna make it happen. I think this is the year. Another one of my goals is I want to travel slow. I have a tendency of trying to squeeze in so much into a little amount of time as possible. I was backpacking for 9 months and I went to 4 different continents and I don't even know how many countries, but I was just going. And it gets tiring, I will say. And I think you miss a lot. When you're traveling fast, you burn out faster. And for me, I think that I definitely started to not appreciate where I was going and the different cultures and like different things, because I really want to make sure that my time in New Zealand, I travel slow, I take it at my own pace and just don't burn out as much. Easy peasy. And then finally, YouTube. Here we are. I mean, if you are watching this and got this far, it means I overcame a little bit of social anxiety and I was able to post it. So patting myself on the back for that one. I hopefully will be able to document this entire process. I want to document my move alone to New Zealand, what it looks like, the whole process of finding a job, finding friends, just settling down in a city. And I'm going to share it with you guys, so please subscribe. I'll be posting daily vlogs. The Kiwi Chronicles start tomorrow.